The Chief Executive Officer of the Mackay World, Adedamola Makanjuola, has lamented that multiple taxation and heavy regulatory demands imposed by different levels of government have continued to increase the cost of doing business and have become a major cause of business failure in Ogun State. She stated that although micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs, remain a major driver of economic growth and one of the biggest providers of jobs and income in emerging economies, unstable market prices and poor economic policies have continued to negatively affect low-income earners and business owners. Makanjuola made these remarks during a press briefing on Monday at her office ahead of the 2025 Mackay Business Exhibition Season 7, noting that 100 Ogun-based vendors will be exhibiting their businesses at the event. The exhibition, themed The Marketplace Season 7, is scheduled to hold on December 6 and 7, 2025 at the MKO Sports Arena, Abula Court, opposite NUT, Abeokuta, Ogun State. The event will feature products and services from hundreds of vendors across the state. According to her, the Mackay Business Exhibition, which she described as the biggest business exhibition in Ogun State, was established out of a passion to bring value to MSMEs and vendors, as well as strengthen small-scale enterprises in order to compete favorably with their counterparts in Lagos, Abuja, and other parts of Nigeria. She further lamented that the informal sector has experienced massive growth in Ogun State and Nigeria over the past 2 decades, driven by factors such as declining market regulation, weak policy frameworks, population growth, urbanization, rising unemployment, widening inequality, low educational levels, and poverty.
Also, unreliable power supply, poor transport system, and a lack of basic amenities significantly increase operational costs as businesses are focused to provide these utilities themselves, e.g. generators for electricity. Regulatory burden and multiple taxation is another challenge we face as MSMEs. We MSMEs navigate a complex and often inconsistent regulatory framework which consumes valuable time and resources. Multiple unharmonized taxes and levies imposed by different levels of government add to the cost of doing business and can be a major cause of business failure.
On the part of entrepreneurs, she observed that many lack essential business management skills such as financial record keeping, strategic planning, and quality control. Also during the press briefing, the CEO of Elite Imperial Global Limited and co-host of the Mackay Business Exhibition identified limited access to finance as one of the greatest challenges facing MSMEs, explaining that many businesses struggle to obtain loans due to a lack of collateral and poor credit histories. He added that when loans are available, interest rates are often too high, restricting business expansion and day-to-day operations.
Some of the vendors, the young SMEs that are in Ogun State lacks funding, and these are part of the major fund that we major awareness rather that we need to raise in this time, in this point in time. When you go to places like Lagos, there are access, there are places, and I believe that such things also is happening in Abeokuta, but people don't know where to go and how to go about it. So that is why we are also bringing this to the notes of the government, and also try to talk to some part of the government parastatal to also get on board with us, so that some of these people that are young business owners, small scale, middle scale, can also play alongside with the big companies in the state.
He called on governments at all levels to introduce policies and support programs that would encourage the formalization of informal businesses and promote sustainable economic growth. Adedamola Makanjuola further announced that the Ogun State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Honorable Adijat Adeleye, will be the distinguished guest speaker at the exhibition. She said the commissioner's participation would help strengthen existing efforts at empowering entrepreneurs and linking MSMEs to opportunities that support business growth. I am Adeobanike Eniola, reporting for 7 Point Media.